I think I fixed my mic for the most part. Hopefully, it's a little bit louder for you guys. Sorry about that. Um, but today we got a package in from Index. Now, this isn't going to be unboxing. I have a lot of unboxings, and I'm sure I'll do more in the future. But this board that I ordered, which is this Dr. M, took about a little over a week to get to me, and then um, 2 extra days because it got shipped farther south. And then I had to email USPS and they expedited it back to Richmond for me. So if you're ordering from Index, um, I would say it's probably going to take about a week and a half to get to you. Now, during this time, they were doing the launch of the Utilitarian movie from Knife. So I don't know. They could have been prepping for that. Week and a half is really not that long, anyways. But from Chicago to Virginia, both being on the East Coast, um, I think it took them like 4 days to process it, which is they're probably working on the video. But regardless, um, I got some stickers from them, like this the index one I showed you, and then this sticker sheet, which um, just threw them on my boards. So, but this is what we're going to talk about. Give you a little overview, and I've been riding this for about the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So, got a pretty good feeling for it. I've put on numerous sets of wheels. Um, these are going to be at the time. These are OGXLs. I've also put lights on it, which I liked. It just looked kind of funny. I think it's because I'm used to all my setups having big wheels. And then I've also put some 3.0 XLs. Now, all these Joy Colts that I have are matte era Joy Colts that I've been showing you guys, except these. These are brand new radiators from Scott. The only ones I haven't tried on this Dr. M are these classics, and I just don't think these would go good with the colorway. Now, I did order some Pipsqueak wheels specifically for this board, and they're orange. For some reason, I thought this board was going to be orange. Um, I completely forgot I ordered a blue one. So, guess we're just going to have some orange wheels laying around. Um, and then I have some more radiators that I think work best on this. But right now I have these XLs. The XLs on this make this quite heavy. So I'm probably going to take these off and put the classic 3.0 radiators back on this and just rock it with that. And then if the orange one's coming and it looks good, um, I'll try out those Pipsqueak wheels and probably do a review on those. I've never had Pipsqueak wheels, but I've really just been rocking Joy Colts on every single one of my setups that I have in Richmond, except for the Yellowwood. This Yellowwood is all Yellowwood stuff. And how I was talking about the wheels, I will demonstrate that. So it's they're not they don't feel like they have a bunch of flat spots in them, but they're not perfectly round. I'll see if the mic will pick this up. So like that's with me putting some pressure down on the board. You can kind of hear it going like that type of shit. Yeah, so they're not perfectly round. I mean, there's some dirt on them, so that might be it too. That might be helping. But I feel like once I get out to like a nice concrete park, they'll round themselves out. Um, but they feel like oaks. I mean, oaks are not the most perfectly round wheels either, so that's what they remind me of. But you go from these to like these joy quilts, like there's nothing. And these are Scott, nothing. So just food for thought if you're gonna buy a. The Yellowwood Complete was not cheap whatsoever. That's the most. This is the most expensive Complete I've ever bought. My Black River Complete wasn't this much. I think the Black River Complete was like 160. This was like 170 plus shipping, and then I had to pay an insurance on the shipping. So altogether, it was like $180, which is kind of absurd. But there's not a lot of reviews on Yellowwoods. There's not a lot of information on the trucks on YouTube, and there's not a lot of information on the wheels. It's usually just all the videos are people using them, or the dude that owns them, like little shorts of him putting them together. So at the end of the day, I bought it for me, but also so people can see the mold, the concave, which is pretty minimal. Um, you know, how the trucks are actually put together. Now, that's another thing is I don't know what I'm gonna do when I need new bushings. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to order more Yellowwood bushings. If anybody has Yellowwoods and they know bushings that fit Yellowwood trucks, let me know. The way they designed this, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the ass. You have to use their special hex tool all the way down to the little bolts that are in the base plates. Those are even hex. So very interesting, very proprietary, blendish. Um, it's whatever. I really want to see if there's a way that I can convert this into a regular kingpin. Um, I think I could get away with putting on like a bubble bushing on the bottom and maybe an O-ring on top. But the only thing I think is this kingpin's probably pretty. I think it's wider than a normal kingpin because you can tell by the screw. I think the diameter is a little bit wider. So we'll see. These don't look like they're going to blow out anytime soon. And when I first got them, I mean, they were like tight. Like they were compressed. So I loosened them up. I've noticed. Let me get a tool out. This video is about the Dr. M. I'm sorry, but just thought you guys should see this. So this is that tool. As you can see, these two are hexes, star bits, and they're different size. I don't know if they're different sizes, but let me back one of these trucks out so you can see what I'm talking about. So now this one is backed out. You can tell to get it that loose, it's still responsive, but look how high the kingpin is now. So really, what I think it's going to take is breaking this pivot cup in, because the pivot cup is really what's preventing this side from, because you can see it's loose enough for, you can see in the bushings, it's loose enough for it to be like really loose and responsive, but it's that pivot cup that is keeping the tension. So, food for thought. If you get Y trucks, that's why they don't turn exactly like BRTs or Dynamics straight out of the box. You just really got to break in the pivot cup, which as I've been using these, they've gotten better and better. So yeah. So back to this Dr. M. Show you guys the mold. Now the Dr. M. That's what it's looking like. I'd say medium to medium high kicks. Without the tape on it, of course, it has the number Dr. M, the mushroom stamp, and an F. And I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that the F is for freshwater mold. And when he uses the S, it's for saltwater mold. I do have a Dr. M that he did with flat face, and that was on a G16 mold. But I'm pretty sure this is a freshwater mold. Now, it's not a freshwater deep, because you can see in the concave, it's not crazy, which I like. But the kicks are pretty pronounced. So I like that. Let's check the wheelbase. We'll check the wheelbase. Oh, a regular. We'll do a Presto wheelbase. Yep. Pretty standard wheelbase. I think that's 97. Because I know this sex is a little bit longer. Whoops. Yeah. But this thing is fun. It's nice and crispy. This is a 34, and it feels good. It really does. It feels way better than that Opera. The Opera wasn't bad for what it was, but this is definitely more appropriate having a cruiser style board as a 34 for me. And I can still do all the same tricks on this that I can with a Popsicle 32. It just has a little bit more heft. So that's about it. This nose is hella fucking long, which I like. It took a minute to get used to, even just like doing ollies and looking at it. The nose is long. I mean, look at that. But I like the tail. I like the nose too. It looks like a perfect, like a shortboard surfboard. And I love the airbrush. It's wild because I think I tuned in to his Instagram live when he was painting these by hand, airbrushing them. And I think I was like, oh, those look fucking sick. And lo and behold, here is one. So, super glad to have this. I think the one that I have waiting for me at my house is yellow/orange. So, maybe that's what I'll use those orange wheels for. But yeah, if you don't have a Dr. M in your quiver, you definitely need one. All the shapes are fun, and they're pressed super good. And the molds that he uses are molds that you're probably familiar with. So check them out. This shit is awesome, and I love it. This is definitely probably my daily for like in class and stuff. Because I'm not always trying to like have a sweat fest and try super hard when I'm in class to land a trick, because I'll try and try and try, and if I don't land it and I have to actually pay attention, like my brain doesn't work that way. So with this, I can just like pick it up, put it down, pick it up and put it down. So that's more fun, but you can still do all your tricks on this. So best of both worlds. And yeah, when I get those wheels in, I'll holler back. Peace.